3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Dan, and I'm with my
Ron.
main man. I was going to give you an introduction.
Oh, my bad. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm here with Ron, and we are doing the first of many New Jersey Devils podcasts. This is sponsored to you.
Sponsored to you by the best Chinese car company in the world of America, Honda Accord.
All right, he's done. Okay, the agenda today, whatever. Last night's game was a disaster and embarrassing of colossal proportions. Tonight's big game against Carolina, and we'll rant a little bit, how we got our pick back, and
pretty much see where it goes from there.
Yeah, because we don't really know what we're doing with this.
So humor us for a little bit.
A couple of beers, talking about the Devils. So let's get into last night's game. It was the second half of the home and home against Detroit, and
which, to be honest with you, I had a lot of high hopes for, considering the fact that we came back from the loss in the game prior, and we actually showed up.
Big comeback in the third.
I honestly thought that, especially when those goals came back. Fucking, I can't even talk.
Especially when those goals came back.
When we put up those goals to come back from behind last night, and then in the end, shit the bed right after it. I was positive that we had the game in our hands.
I thought when we were down 2-0, and we scored those 3 goals. Was that on the second or the first?
The second.
Second.
We ended the second period. We're going into the end of the second period up by 1, after being essentially behind by 2.
Really? Okay, I don't know, but. Yeah, but first things first with this game. 7 goals, yes, but Corey Schneider, you can't put the blame on him. The defense was
abysmal.
Swiss cheese.
Abysmal.
Literally, guys walking right in.
And it all branches off the fucking penalty kill.
I was just gonna rant off about our penalty kill is literally sitting in a diamond. No one cares where the puck is.
How the penalty kill was ranked top 3 before the Olympic break is beyond me.
Mind-boggling.
Beyond me.
See, my whole theory about this is,
it's the coach's fault.
You have one less dude. Just play hockey. I don't get sitting into a box and they literally could just sit there for 20 minutes.
They just sit in a little diamond and twiddle their little sticks, and hoping.
Literally, Franzen just walks right in.
Even the game before against the Red Wings, they scored on penalty kill in what? And scored a power play in 2 seconds?
Yeah, right to Franz in the slot. So the defense was just letting people walk in, not helping Schneider at all.
Adding insult to injury, we had a pretty terrible showing from Ryder in about.
He's been a ghost since when, the last 20 games.
We'd like to say that he's irrelevant, but he's been quite relevant for the other team.
That's been our concept lately. It's been. He's irrelevant for us and relevant for the other team. So
irrelevancy for us, definitely Zubris.
Yeah, Zubris. They started off hot with that line at the beginning of the year, but he's starting to bring down that line. But now, they switched up the lines when Ruutu came in. So,
what were you saying before about Ruutu? Eventually, you're hoping eventually that he's going to replace. Was it Klo?
No. I think Zubris. I think eventually we'll see Ruutu, Zajac, and. Freaking old man Yager, because right now they have Ruutu playing with Klo and not Klo, Zubris and Ryder.
Ryder, yeah.
Which Ruutu. Let's talk a little bit about Ruutu's game.
Crushed it for me.
He didn't play much at all. Maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
But as a debut, this goes off the other topic. Everybody complaining oh we need to get a score. I'm upset at the fact that we didn't trade for a fucking score. It's bullshit. You have to think the fact that you're not going to just get a player and he's just going to start putting the puck in the net immediately, fucking, hat tricks out of nowhere. You need. Wait, what were you saying before? We're a puzzle team. We're a puzzle team.
We're not a puzzle team.
We're a puzzle team.
I'm saying that we're the sum of our parts. That's our team. That's what Pierre DeBoer said. He said we're a team that's the sum of our parts, not an individual player. So, bringing in Ruutu, people were kind of disappointed. But, seeing him last night in that small sample size, he was making the little plays.
Exactly. And I'm a big believer in little plays leading up to the big goal.
he did a little stick handle outlet pass to like Ryder, and then they're out. Obviously, Ryder probably tripped over the blue line.
And then Ryder ran into the boards and sat on his thumb.
He's so useless. But yeah, I mean 7-4. Not. I mean that was a. I mean going into those two games against Detroit, I was saying 3 of 4 points would be perfect.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I don't really know what to think about 2 of 4. I mean we just split. I guess we didn't gain any traction.
I'm just hoping that we take the this embarrassing loss and learn from it, and hopefully show up tonight, because
I mean tonight's a must win. I mean
God knows that if we lose tonight to Carolina, who is poo-poo, if I may add, then we might as well just hang up the skates and call it a season.
It's gonna be Rutu versus Laktianov tonight.
That's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited to see that.
But the only bright spot of last night was our man Rico Suave.
Our boy, the legend.
Ever since the Olympic break, he's been scoring more goals than anyone in the league.
Crushed it. I mean, granted, that last goal that he scored, which was disgusting.
Yeah,
disgusting.
Toe drag backhand.
It was with a minute left, complete
And
just sympathy goal, and whatever. But I mean, the guy had 2 goals last night. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. The guy is on a hot streak.
He's got 21 goals. I mean, he realistically could score 30 goals this year.
Absolutely, and if he keeps it up the way that he's doing it, I would put money on it that he does reach that 30 mark.
Yeah, which is a big mark for a player. I mean, just looking at our team,
a guy that I don't think gets as much. He's underrated. Absolutely underrated. He doesn't get the respect that he deserves.
He makes such good plays. Talk about little plays. And he fucking puts the puck.
And big plays.
He does all kind of plays. Okay, so
next topic, Brodeur and net. For tonight.
Now, I can't say I'm pleased. I can't say I'm pleased that he is even on this roster right now, because I know the whole entire Devils Nation is all...
We need to keep him, like, sentimental value, all this bullshit.
Sentimental bullshit.
Dude, he did what he needs. He won Stanley Cups. He's obviously going to retire a Devil. They're going to hang up his number. It's in the books. It's going to happen. Now, that was Brodeur years and years ago. Yeah, right now, Brodeur is Swiss cheese in the real sense of the word.
The thing, we were watching the game against Detroit where he was playing, and
he couldn't stop a shot.
Any shot that is, like, if a dude has a clear shot, he will never
It's a goal. It's a goal.
See, you need to make a big save once in a while, and I don't think he's doing that anymore. He's making simple saves from the point that any goalie could make. But if a dude's right in the middle and we're counting our goalie to make a big save,
what you were saying yesterday, which I wasn't even thinking about, we just got Schneider, who may very well leave if this keeps up. Like, why? I mean, would
you be happy?
Why would a freaking elite level goalie like him want to stay at a place where he's cutting time with somebody that is nowhere near his level right now?
That's my problem with keeping Brodeur. Like, I understand there's probably no trade market for him, but I mean, this is
Schneider's team.
Yeah, we need to give Schneider the keys to the car.
Absolutely, 100%.
And like, if this keeps up, who knows? After next year's a free agent. I mean, like Brodeur said, I don't want to retire after this year. If we sign him again, another split year, like
it's just frustrating for Schneider. Like, it's extremely frustrating for that goalie. I mean, you can't be signed to a team expecting to be their number one, go-to tender, and then in the end split time with somebody just because he's been there forever.
I think we're going to see now, after this whole trade deadline debacle with Brodeur, I think that like the coaches are going to like start playing Brodeur more. Like, I think, like, because I mean, he was a big baby about that whole thing. Like,
absolutely. I mean, granted, I'm glad that he didn't keep it secret that he wanted to leave. He was like, if I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm completely fine with that. Like,
it was clear he wanted to leave, and now it's gonna be. I feel like it's kind of awkward. Like, now, like he was like, "Oh, you want to trade, but now we're stuck with you."
Yeah, exactly.
I guess
so
we have to play you. Like,
I mean, in the end, I think it's one big huge pile of shit, and I'm hoping that it gets resorted, because I really don't want to give up a goalie, at the level of Schneider because of all this bullshit that's surrounding the stupid fucking Brodeur trade, not trade, split net.
I know
bullshit.
We probably don't sound like pretty good Devils fans talking shit about Brodeur, but
I mean, we love Brodeur. Obviously, he's a legend. He will always be a legend. He is a Devil, but
he's a Hall of Famer.
But we want to win now. Like, I'm sick of this whole like
What's in the past?
You know what I mean? Like it happened. He did what he had to do with the Devils. He's a legend. But you can't
When
you can't be.
When it comes down to it, this is a business, and we should be moving on, not holding on for sentimental value, which I don't really see. So basically, he's in net tonight. Is that good? My answer is no.
My answer is.
What's your prediction for?
I'll be honest with you. I think it's not bad that he's in net, just because last night you got to give Schneider a little seat after last night.
He's got a ride in pine.
I mean, granted, the defense didn't show up at all. They were literally not there.
We can't blame 7 goals on Schneider for sure.
But at the same time, it is 7 goals in your net.
Anytime you let up 7 goals is shit.
So
what's your prediction for tonight?
All right,
Devils, Carolina.
Prediction for tonight.
7 p.m. at the Rock. Buy tickets. Tell your friends to buy tickets.
Tell your dog.
Tell your dog, cat.
I'm gonna say.
Get the place
all right.
Bumping.
Prediction for tonight. 2-0 win.
Broder with the shutout.
2-0 win. Yeah, I'm gonna give Broder the shutout. 2-0 win.
So then do you ride Broder now?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do 3-1. I don't think Broder's gonna get a shutout. Not a chance. Swiss cheese. No. What I'm gonna do?
Swiss cheese. Listen.
I'm gonna say 3-1 win. Henrique 2, Ruutu 1. Because obviously he's playing his ex-team. Oh, and that goal against us, Lochte.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That'd be funny. Yeah. My prediction for the game tonight, I see Brodeur letting in 3 goals, but I do think that it's a home game. The players know that this is it. This is crunch time.
I fucking hope so.
There's 18 games left? Something like that?
But the whole, they have to wake up, this is their last game. Last night could have been their fucking last game, and they didn't show up for shit.
So now, out of the Olympic break, we are 3-2, which is the New Jersey Devil average, constant.
Yeah.
Win, lose. But I said, these next 3 games, I think we have to win all 3.
100%.
And it starts tonight, and it starts with Brodeur.
And they're 3 winnable games, too. We have, Florida, Philly.
Philly game on Tuesdays at Philly is going
to be the toughest one, hands down. Obviously. But they're winnable games. We're not playing the fucking,
We're not playing anyone in the Western Conference.
Yeah, we're not playing anybody that should be, tiers above us right now. I think that we'll be able to pull off 3 wins.
But,
I'd like to thank you for joining us.
So that's our 15-minute cap right there. I don't really know what the hell we just talked about.
But if you could find any sense in it, and
if you can find any sense in what we just said, give it a like on Twitter.
Retweet. Like, favorite.
Remember, boys, ladies, a lot of lady followers out there, actually.
Shouts out to the lady followers.
Ron is going to start possibly doing guest blog posts if I can make him. I got to test out his writing ability.
I learned how to write a couple days ago, so I think I'll be okay.
He's kind of new at the writing.
Reading is the hard part.
So he might do some guest blogs and maybe try to
contribute
some way.
Be a Ruutu.
Yeah, he's gonna make a little play. He's gonna be a Ruutu. But remember, 5 followers on Twitter at NJD Platoon.
We have a stitched Larson game worn, not game worn. I'm kidding. Jersey
worn, playoff worn. It's size large, so if that doesn't fit you,
for all those hefty boys,
too bad. But yeah, we got it from one of our associates that works at the Prudential Center.
Great guy. Shouts out to
Derek. He's a great dude.
Shouts out to Derek.
Yeah, so he's
Hope
maybe in the future, if we get followers on the blog and Twitter, he may start contributing more stuff. We give it away. We build our brand. Everyone's happy.
And we expand our repertoire.
And on that note, we're going to expand our repertoire.
I've been drinking.
Bye, boys.